And often that doing, that busyness, it distracts us from dealing with our own hearts. But busyness is no substitute for obeying God. We're discussing this in the session meeting as well this week. We were talking about, as elders, the busyness that we all have these days with cell phones and screens and all of our activities and devices, and how seldom we often sit in quiet. I asked the elders, 12 of us or so, gathered around the table, and I said, how many of you actually intentionally take time just to sit in quiet? No music, no sounds, no devices, no nothing, just sit in quiet intentionally, regularly. There was only one hand that went up. We don't do it. It's a trap of our day that we are often so busy that we can't, or we, even as Jonah did here, we are so busy that we won't deal with our conscience. I told the elders I can remember being in college 20 years ago and being in a technology and media class. This was before iPhones, this was before MP3 players, this was before iPads. I don't remember a single student having a laptop. It was when I was in seminary that I was working, and my mom bought me a laptop so that I could work and do seminary. And you know how much that laptop cost then? $5,500. A laptop. And nobody had it when I was in college. I can remember in this technology class, I remember the professor getting up one day and she's saying to us as a class, she said, I always have music playing in my house. It's never silent. I just leave it going the whole time. And I remember sitting there as a student and thinking, that is really weird. You never have quiet? I would dare say that that's how almost all of us live now. It's more odd not to have noise. And often that busyness of activity that we are engaged in and all that is happening around us with music or screens is a way of avoiding having to think about obedience to the word of the Lord.